Hello, I'm Zoë Schroeder, Registered Dietitian here at Tucson Weight Loss Surgery, and today we are going to be talking all about exercise and your goals around them. So, as you know, or maybe you've heard, exercise has a ton of benefits. Of course, we know that exercise can help with weight management and weight loss. But did you know that there are actually so many other health benefits and reasons why you should be exercising? So first of all, it reduces the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease. This is definitely something that is important to make sure that your heart is healthy long into your life. Exercise also helps to manage your blood sugar levels. This is especially important for those with prediabetes or diabetes, because it does help manage those levels. Exercise also boosts your energy. I don't know about you, but when I work out first thing in the morning, I have so much energy for the day. Exercise also promotes better sleep. So if you've been working hard, exercising during the day, you will for sure sleep better, which in turn will help with your weight loss. Exercise improves mood and releases endorphins, those feel-good, happy brain waves. So we need to make sure that you have a good amount of exercise going each day so that you have all of these wonderful benefits. And of course, we know that exercise improves the strength of your bones and muscles. So the American Heart Association recommends 150 to 300 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise per week. That can maybe sound a little confusing, so it breaks down into 30 to 60 minutes of exercise 5 days per week. Not so bad. And aerobic exercise is another word for cardiovascular exercise. So that's whatever is going to get your heart pumping. So take a look at some of these examples. We've got brisk walking, jogging, bicycle riding. All of these things get your body moving, gets your heart pumping, and helps and counts as aerobic exercise. So your goals with starting aerobic exercise is to start small. Maybe you haven't been working out a lot, or maybe you haven't your entire life, and that's okay. We're starting small and we're focusing on what you can do. If right now you can walk to the mailbox, great. Maybe next week you try to walk to the end of the street. Maybe after that you try to walk for a mile. Start small and add baby steps to improve over time. Something else you could do is just start by 5 minutes a day and then increase 5 minutes every week until you reach that 30 to 60 minutes a day goal from the AHA. Maybe you want to split it up. This is also something that maybe not a lot of people think about, but that 30 minutes doesn't have to be all at once to count. You can do 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes at night, or break it up into even smaller chunks, 10-minute increments, and you just get it done. And it doesn't feel as overwhelming or scary. If you have a goal of wanting to jog or run, but you can't yet, start by walking. And then once walking is easier, then maybe you try jogging. And once that is easier, and so on. And you can really make a lot of progress just by starting small. Something else I always like to recommend is to find something you actually enjoy. So whether that is finding some fun dance video on YouTube that helps get your heart rate up, or maybe you find that you really like Pilates, or you really like strength training. Whatever it is that you like, do that. Just because one person likes to run doesn't mean you have to run. Find what you like. Let's talk about resistance training, because aerobic exercise gets a lot of attention, especially with weight loss, but resistance training is actually just as important for long-term weight maintenance. So the American College of Sports Medicine recommends that at a minimum you get 2 days a week of strength training. This is consisting of 8 to 10 exercises and at least 8 to 12 repetitions of each. So it is super duper important that you, 1, learn good form. And the reason why is because you don't want to become injured, have poor form, become injured, and then be not able to exercise for even a longer period of time. So I certainly recommend getting a trainer if you can, or ask a buddy that you know has been strength training for a while so that you can learn good form and keep yourself safe. And of course, there are many benefits of resistance training that help with weight maintenance and weight management. Okay, let's talk about body composition and muscle and fat. So maybe you've heard the phrase, muscle weighs more than fat. Well, that's not actually a true statement, because 1 pound of fat weighs 1 pound, which equals 1 pound of muscle. Just like 1 pound of feathers weighs the same as 1 pound of bricks. It's just that the density is different. So muscle is more dense than fat, meaning it takes up less space. So you can see this example here. Both of these women weigh 130 pounds, but they have different percent body fats, so their size will be different. One may have more muscle than the other. So stretching is also very important as a part of your exercise routine, because it helps reduce the risk of injury, it keeps you flexible and mobile, and reduces muscle soreness, and maybe any soreness that you get from sleeping or sitting too long. So the recommendation is to stretch for at least 10 minutes 2 times per week. And stretching can come in a lot of different forms. Maybe it's Pilates, maybe it's yoga, maybe it's stretching. Whatever it is that you like the best, do that. Now, how should you hold yourself accountable? Because we all know that if you are held accountable, you're more likely to do said exercise. So what I recommend is printing out your own accountability chart. You can find printable versions online. You can make your own as a spreadsheet or draw it on a piece of paper. Or easiest thing is that you can just go ahead and use a calendar. Mark the days that you do and maybe write down what you've done so that you can look back later on and see how far you've come. So let's talk about some goals. Start by walking. Focus on what you can do. Increase by 5 minutes every day until you reach your goal. Split it up throughout the day. Find an exercise that you enjoy. Find a workout buddy to hold each other accountable and have some company. Join a gym or work with a trainer. Sign up for a fun walk. Maybe soon you'll be doing a 5K. And try a new exercise class. These are all little things that you can do to improve your exercise right now. Let's not focus on the outcome goal, and instead focus on what you can control. So, for example, obsessing over the scale and weight loss is an outcome goal that you cannot control. Instead, if you focus on the habits and the behaviors that get you to that weight loss goal, you can control that. So when you change your habits, weight loss will follow. And we also want to celebrate those non-scale victories that we talked about last time. I hope that gives you a little bit of excitement and pep in your step to go out there and start an exercise regimen. I hope to see you in our nutrition program if you are not already signed up. be sure to go and do that. You get unlimited access to group classes and direct contact with me. So I hope to see you there. And until next time, take care.